I used to smile. All the time. Every single time someone looked my way, my lips would curve upward automatically, like a well-rehearsed dance. But it wasn't happiness, not even close. It was just easier. Easier than explaining why my eyes didn't match my smile. Easier than admitting that inside everything felt heavy. Easier than saying, actually no, I'm not okay. We all know that smile, don't we? That I'm fine smile we wear like some kind of invisible shield. We flash it in the hallways at school, across the desk at work, even sitting across from our closest friends at coffee shops. It becomes our armor, our protection against the world's questions. I wore mine religiously. Every morning I'd put it on like makeup, carefully crafted to look just right. Not too bright to seem fake, not too dim to raise concerns. The perfect disguise until one morning, a pause. Something broke. I was standing there staring at my reflection in the bathroom mirror, and I barely recognized the person looking back at me. The eyes that stared back were hollow, exhausted from maintaining the facade. My heart felt like it was carrying the weight of every fake smile I'd ever given, and in that moment I made a choice. I stopped, just stopped. In our world of filtered photos and perfect social media posts, there's something I need to share with you. A story about smiles. Not the genuine kind that light up your whole face, but the other kind. You know the one I'm talking about. I used to be an expert at it, plastering on a smile whenever someone glanced my way. Not because joy was bubbling up inside me, but because it was easier than explaining what was really going on. It became my shield, my default response, my way of keeping the world at arm's length. You probably know that smile too. The one you wear like armor when you're walking down school hallways, sitting in meetings, or even hanging out with friends. The one that says I'm fine when everything is falling apart inside. I wore that smile so often it felt like a permanent fixture on my face. But there was this one morning, everything changed. I was standing there, staring at my reflection in the bathroom mirror, and I barely recognized myself. My eyes told a different story than my lips. They were tired, so incredibly tired. That's when something inside me just broke, or maybe it finally came together. I made a decision that seemed small at the time, but it changed everything. I stopped smiling when I didn't mean it. It wasn't easy at first. When people asked how I was doing, I didn't automatically say I'm fine. Sometimes I just shrugged. Sometimes I actually told the truth. And you know what? The world kept spinning. Some people noticed the change. They asked questions, showed concern, or sometimes just gave me space. Others didn't notice at all. But the most surprising thing? I started noticing myself, really noticing. All those feelings I'd been pushing down behind that fake smile started coming to the surface. That was the beginning of my healing journey. It wasn't pretty or Instagram-worthy. Some days were messy, uncomfortable, even scary. But they were real, and real is what I needed to be. So if you're out there wearing that same mask I used to wear, forcing that same smile I used to force, I want you to know something. It's okay to stop. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to let the mask slip, or better yet, to take it off completely, because you deserve to be authentic, even when authenticity isn't pretty. You deserve to feel what you're feeling without hiding it behind a facade. Your truth, your pain, your journey, it all matters. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is simply stop pretending. Remember, healing doesn't start with a smile. It might just be the most beautiful expression your face can wear.